Every night, like clockwork, you wake up to that sharp, twisting pain in your leg. You rub, you stretch, you shift, but it keeps coming back. What if the answer isn't in a pill, but in your plate? In 6 simple vegetables you already know, but maybe don't eat enough of. Let's face it, aging brings its own set of challenges, but some are more frustrating than others. Nighttime leg cramps? They top the list. It's not just the pain, it's the sleep you lose, the rest you miss, the silent dread as the sun goes down. And yet, many people don't realize that one of the root causes lies in something as simple and as fixable as nutrition. As we grow older, our bodies don't absorb nutrients the same way. The minerals that once flowed freely through our muscles, magnesium, potassium, calcium, now struggle to keep up. And when they fall short, your legs let you know, with a cramp that pulls you from your dreams. But here's the good news. You don't need fancy supplements or complicated routines. Nature has already given us the answer in leafy greens, colorful roots, and garden herbs that have nourished generations before us. Today, we'll walk you through the top 6 vegetables that help prevent muscle cramps in seniors, the ones that restore balance, support circulation, and gently bring peace back to your nights. No hype. No fads, just honest, time-tested vegetables and how to make them part of your everyday life. Let's begin with the full list. Then we'll explore each one in depth. Spinach, the gentle green that soothes your muscles. You've seen it on your dinner plate. You've heard your doctor mention it. But did you know that this quiet little leaf could be your best defense against nightly leg cramps? There's something timeless about spinach. Humble, familiar. It doesn't scream for attention like some trendy superfood. It's just always been there. In soups, in stir-fries, gently steaming in the corner of the plate. But don't let its quiet nature fool you. Spinach is a nutritional powerhouse, and for aging muscles, it might just be the peacekeeper you've been searching for. So why spinach? The secret lies in its high magnesium and potassium content, 2 minerals that work in harmony to regulate muscle function. Think of magnesium as the muscle's relax switch. Without enough of it, your muscles can contract too tightly and too suddenly, and that's exactly what a cramp is. A tight, involuntary spasm, one that wakes you from sleep like an electric jolt. Potassium, on the other hand, is the mineral that helps send signals from your brain to your muscles. It tells them when to tighten and, more importantly, when to let go. If your potassium levels are low, those messages get lost. The result? Your muscles may clench when they shouldn't, and stay clenched longer than they should. Now here's what makes spinach so special. It delivers both magnesium and potassium together, in a form that's easy for your body to absorb, especially when it's cooked lightly, like steamed or sautéed with a touch of olive oil. This cooking method not only makes spinach more digestible, but also concentrates the minerals, making them more available for your muscles to use. But the benefits don't stop there. Spinach is also rich in calcium and vitamin K, which support bone strength and blood circulation. Good circulation means more oxygen and nutrients flowing to your legs, especially at night, when poor blood flow can make muscles more vulnerable to spasms. And here's a tip. If you tend to cramp up in the early morning hours, your body might be running low on these minerals due to overnight fluid loss. A small spinach-based dinner, maybe a warm spinach soup or a side of sautéed greens, can help top up your reserves before you head to bed. Real life. Note, Mr. Ann, a retired school principal in his 70s, used to wake up almost every night with a cramp in his right calf. He tried stretching. He drank more water. Nothing worked. His granddaughter, a nutritionist, suggested he add spinach to his dinners 3 times a week. Within 2 weeks, the nightly cramps were gone. And in his words, "I sleep through the night now," and that alone feels like a gift. Simple, natural, effective. That's the magic of spinach. 2. Sweet potatoes, the comforting root that keeps cramps away. Soft, sweet, nourishing. Sweet potatoes don't just warm your heart, they calm your legs too. There's something deeply comforting about a sweet potato. Maybe it reminds you of family dinners, holiday feasts, or simple meals by the fire. It's the kind of food that feels familiar, But behind that orange glow lies a secret healing power that many seniors overlook. When it comes to nighttime leg cramps, potassium is one of the most important minerals your body needs. Without enough potassium, your nerves struggle to communicate properly with your muscles. And when the signal gets crossed, your legs respond with a painful involuntary contraction, a cramp that jolts you awake and steals your rest. Here's where sweet potatoes come in. This humble root is a potassium powerhouse containing nearly twice as much as a banana without the sugar spike. One medium sweet potato can deliver over 500 milligrams of potassium, helping to refill the tank that slowly drains over the day. Especially for older adults who may be taking medications like diuretics or blood pressure pills, which can deplete potassium, sweet potatoes offer a gentle, natural way to restore balance. But that's not all. Sweet potatoes also provide magnesium, calcium and vitamin B6, a trio that supports muscle relaxation, nerve function and energy metabolism. These nutrients work together to keep your muscles calm, your blood vessels open, and your sleep uninterrupted. And here's the bonus that makes sweet potatoes extra special. They're rich in anti-inflammatory compounds, particularly beta-carotene. As we age, low-grade inflammation becomes a silent background noise in the body, and that inflammation can increase the likelihood of cramping, especially after walking or standing for long periods. By calming that internal fire, sweet potatoes don't just fight cramps, they also support joint health, immune strength and long-term well-being. How to enjoy them? Try baking them whole and scooping out the soft center, or slice them into wedges, drizzle with olive oil and roast until golden. You can even mash them with a touch of cinnamon for a warming evening treat. Real-life note: Miss Hua, a retired nurse from Da Nang, used to suffer from calf cramps almost every night. After learning about potassium-rich foods, she swapped her evening rice for roasted sweet potatoes 3 nights a week. Within 10 days, the cramps lessened. Within a month, they were gone. In her own words, "I still wake up early, but now it's because the birds are singing, not because my leg is screaming." Food that heals, food that comforts. Sweet potatoes offer both, in every golden bite. Thracians avocados, the creamy superfood that feeds your muscles. It's soft, it's rich, and it slips into your meals with quiet grace. But behind that creamy green flesh is a force your muscles crave, especially as the years go by. Avocados are often called a superfood, but what makes them so special for people in their 50s, 60s and beyond isn't just the healthy fat. It's the muscle-supporting minerals hidden beneath that soft green surface. Let's talk magnesium. As we age, our magnesium levels naturally decline. Stress, medications, and even common digestive issues can all lower how much we absorb from food. And without enough magnesium, your muscles can't relax properly. They contract, and sometimes they stay that way. That's a cramp. Avocados are one of the richest sources of magnesium in the plant world. One medium avocado provides nearly 60 milligrams, a small but meaningful step toward your daily needs. But it's not just magnesium. Avocados also contain potassium, more than a banana and with less sugar, healthy fats, which help the body absorb fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin K, folate, and B vitamins, supporting nerve health and energy metabolism. This unique combination makes avocados a complete package for older adults looking to prevent nightly cramps. They hydrate, they nourish, and perhaps most importantly, they help rebuild cell membranes, keeping your muscle and nerve tissue soft, supple, and responsive. Now, let's talk about how to eat them. You don't need to be a chef. Just slice it fresh and add to your salad. Or spread it on whole grain toast with a sprinkle of sesame seeds. Some older adults even blend it into smoothies, especially when chewing becomes a challenge. However you enjoy it, avocados deliver nutrition without fuss. Beet greens, the forgotten leaves that strengthen your legs. Sometimes the medicine we need ends up in the trash. But not long ago, our grandparents knew better. They used every part of the plant, especially the leaves. We live in a time where convenience often means waste. Grocery stores trim the leaves. Recipes call only for the root. And beet greens, those vibrant veiny tops, are usually discarded without a second thought. But here's what many don't realize. Those leaves may be more powerful than the beet itself. Beet greens are rich in calcium, magnesium, and potassium, the holy trinity of muscle health. While the beetroot is known for heart health and circulation, the leafy tops quietly carry a concentrated dose of minerals that your legs need, especially at night. Let's focus on calcium for a moment. Most people associate calcium with bones, and they're not wrong. But calcium also plays a crucial role in muscle contraction and relaxation. It's the mineral that helps your muscles receive nerve signals. When calcium is in short supply, those signals become confused. The result? Sudden cramps, muscle twitching, and even restless legs. Now here's the part that matters. Many older adults get calcium from dairy. But as we age, our bodies may not absorb calcium from milk as efficiently, especially if lactose intolerance develops. That's where beet greens shine. They provide plant-based calcium that's easier to digest and less likely to cause bloating or stomach upset. And it gets better. Beet greens also contain vitamin K, which helps your body retain calcium in your bones and muscles and prevent it from being lost in your urine. This balance supports not only muscle function, but also protects against osteoporosis. And like spinach, beet greens are high in nitrate compounds, which gently open up blood vessels and improve circulation. Better blood flow, conquer fewer nighttime. Cramps, how to use them. Don't overthink it. Just saute them with garlic and olive oil. Stir them into soup, or chop them finely and mix with eggs for a mineral-rich omelette. You can even blend them into green smoothies if chewing is a challenge. Broccoli, the tree-like vegetable that anchors your muscles. It sits on your plate like a tiny green tree. But inside those branches lives the power to steady your muscles and calm your nights. There's something grounding about broccoli. Maybe it's the way it stands, upright, firm, quietly proud. It's not the most glamorous vegetable, and for many children, it's the one they push to the edge of their plate. But as we grow older, we start to see broccoli differently, because broccoli isn't just a vegetable. It's a pillar of strength for aging bodies, especially for those who wake up at night with cramps in their legs, feet, or toes. So what's behind its cramp fighting? Power? First, calcium. One serving of broccoli delivers more calcium than most people expect, and unlike some dairy products, broccoli's calcium comes paired with vitamin C, which helps with absorption. That means more calcium actually makes it into your bloodstream and into your muscles, where it's needed to regulate contraction and release. Second, magnesium and potassium. Broccoli may not be as famous as spinach or bananas in this department, but it carries both, gently and consistently. These minerals help reduce nerve excitability, which is a fancy way of saying they keep your muscles from overreacting, from tensing up suddenly, from spasming when all you want is sleep. Third, anti-inflammatory compounds. Broccoli is rich in sulforaphane, a natural plant chemical that helps reduce chronic inflammation in the body. For people over 60, low-level inflammation can become a silent driver behind joint stiffness, muscle tension, and even increased cramping, especially if you've been sitting for long periods during the day. Sulforaphane helps keep those fires down, so your muscles can rest more easily at night. And then there's fiber, not often talked about when it comes to cramps, but equally important. Broccoli's fiber helps regulate blood sugar and stable. Blood sugar reduces the risk of nighttime cramping in people with prediabetes or diabetes, a common concern in older adults. How to enjoy it? Lightly steamed with a squeeze of lemon, tossed into a stir-fry, or roasted until slightly crisp with olive oil and garlic. Just don't overcook it. Soft, yes, but not mushy. You want to keep its healing power alive. 6. Cucumbers. The quiet healer that keeps your muscles hydrated. Cool to the touch, light on the tongue. But don't let their simplicity fool you. Cucumbers quietly protect your muscles, one bite at a time. Cucumbers are often overlooked. Maybe it's because they don't carry the bold flavors of garlic or the striking color of sweet potatoes. But ask any older farmer or any grandmother who grew up in the countryside, and they'll tell you there's a reason cucumbers are served at every meal because cucumbers hydrate the body from within, and hydration, as simple as it sounds, is the foundation of muscle function. You see, your muscles are like sponges. They contract and release through tiny electrical signals, and water is the conductor that carries those signals. When you're even slightly dehydrated, those signals falter. The muscle tightens, and if there aren't enough electrolytes in the bloodstream, it cramps. Now here's what makes cucumbers so special. They're 96% water, but they're not just plain water. They also contain small but significant amounts of magnesium, potassium, and silica, a combination that helps your body retain hydration where it matters, in your muscles, your joints, and your cells. That's especially helpful for older adults who might not drink enough water or who take medications that cause fluid loss, like diuretics, laxatives, or blood pressure pills. For them, adding cucumbers to the diet can mean less cramping, better circulation, and smoother joint movement. Even better, cucumbers contain cucurbitacins, natural plant compounds with anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. They gently reduce tension in the muscles and help flush out toxins that may irritate nerves, another trigger for leg cramps during the night. And because cucumbers are so easy to digest, they're ideal for late evening meals. Instead of going to bed with a heavy stomach, you rest with light nourishment that hydrates as you sleep. How to enjoy them? Slice them fresh with a dash of sea salt and a few mint leaves. Add them to salads, or mix with yogurt for a refreshing evening snack. Some elders even steep cucumber slices in water to create a gentle, mineral-rich drink that can be sipped throughout the day. How to use these 6 vegetables for maximum relief. Now you know what helps. But how do you bring these foods into your day, your week, your rhythm, without stress, without confusion? For many older adults, knowing the right foods is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in the how to make it easy, how to make it stick, how to make it feel natural. So let's take a deep breath together and break it down. Here are 5 simple principles to help you bring these healing vegetables into your life with ease and purpose. 1 per day is enough. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Start by choosing just one of the 6 vegetables. Each day, that's it. Monday, sweet potatoes. Tuesday, spinach. Wednesday, avocados. A quiet goodbye and a stronger tomorrow. So tonight, before you go to bed, take a quiet moment in the kitchen. Open your fridge. Look for the colors that comfort. The green of spinach, the orange of sweet potatoes, the deep purple of beet stems. These aren't just vegetables, they're protectors. They carry the minerals your muscles are asking for. The calm your body is craving. You don't need to wait for the cramps to come. You don't need to fear the night because now you know how to prepare. And more than that, you've chosen to care for yourself, to listen to your body, to take small steps with big meaning. So start where you are. Maybe it's a bowl of broccoli, maybe just a glass of water with cucumber slices. Every action you take is a message to your body. I haven't given up, I'm still here, and I still care. Thank you for spending this time with us. May your nights be peaceful, may your legs be strong, and may your days begin without pain. We'll see you again soon, with more quiet stories, gentle wisdom, and small changes that make all the difference. Thursday, beet greens. Friday, broccoli. Saturday, cucumbers. Sunday, mix and match or enjoy your favorite again. A gentle rotation gives your body variety, but also consistency, the key to lasting relief. Pair them with healthy fats, some minerals, like magnesium and calcium, are better absorbed when eaten with fat. That doesn't mean fried foods. It means a drizzle of olive oil on broccoli, a spoon of sesame oil with cucumber salad, a few slices of avocado with sweet potatoes. Healthy fats act like a delivery service, carrying the nutrients where they need to go. Choose evening or late afternoon. Leg cramps often happen at night, so the best time to eat cramp-fighting foods is in the afternoon or evening. That way your muscles are nourished and hydrated before bed. Some light dinner ideas: steamed sweet potato with sautéed spinach, broccoli stir-fry with rice and tofu, cold cucumber, and beet green salad with lemon juice. Small meals, gentle flavors. Big results. Stay hydrated. Between meals, food alone won't prevent cramps. Your muscles also need water. Drink a full glass of water with each meal and sip slowly throughout the day. Even better, add cucumber slices or a touch of lemon to your water. It's refreshing and it helps keep electrolytes balanced. Listen to your body. No two people are the same. Maybe spinach makes you feel lighter. Maybe broccoli helps you sleep better. Maybe avocado works best for your joints. The key is to notice gently without pressure. What helps you feel more relaxed before bed? What meals lead to a cramp-free night? Keep a small notebook if you like. Not for strict tracking, but for quiet reflection. Closing segment, a quiet goodbye and a stronger tomorrow. So tonight before you go to bed, take a quiet moment in the kitchen, open your fridge, look for the colors that comfort, the green of spinach, the orange of sweet potatoes, the deep purple of beet stems. These aren't just vegetables, they're protectors. They carry the minerals your muscles are asking for, the calm your body is craving. You don't need to wait for the cramps to come. You don't need to fear the night, because now you know how to prepare. And more than that, you've chosen to care for yourself, to listen to your body, to take small steps with big meaning. So start where you are. Maybe it's a bowl of broccoli, maybe just a glass of water with cucumber slices. Every action you take is a message to your body. I haven't given up. I'm still here, and I still care. Thank you for spending this time with us. May your nights be peaceful, may your legs be strong, and may your days begin without pain. We'll see you again soon, with more quiet stories, gentle wisdom, and small changes that make all the difference.